So where am I going to be camping tonight? I ain't got a clue. We've got less than an hour till it gets dark. I was probably as high as the plane was. Some mad angry Frenchman banging on my vestibule, so I've not paid. Oh mate, well, to say I'm lost is a bit of an understatement. Well people, here we go then, the start of a new adventure. I've just got a taxi to the Bradford interchange. It's 5:15 AM and my train is due at past, ready to take me to Manchester. This is going to be a good one and I am buzzing to bring you all along with me. Arrived at Manchester Victoria, just got to get over to platform 3 now, get the next train over to the airport. Gonna have so much time to kill once I get to the airport, but I suppose at least once we're there we can just chill out, get some breakfast and that. So I'm sure you can see I've got my rucksack on, that's my main hold luggage, and then I've just got a little shitty drawstring bag which I can use as my hand luggage, and that's just got all my electricals and that in. Today's journey is actually going to consist of 2 taxis, 2 buses, 2 trains and a plane. That's what you think, my brother. Yes. It's been so long since I were on a plane, honestly. The last time, in fact, was coming back from Amsterdam. And from what I can remember, I was probably as high as the plane was. Good times. I'm putting my backpack in my travel safe flight bag. This hopefully decreases the chances of me losing all my shite. My trekking poles and camera tripods are slotted in the side pockets of the backpack and I'd be f***ed without them. Well, that's the bag dropped off, security out of the way. A bit too lively in there for me, you know. A lot of palaver. Not sure what's happened to Burger King burgers, but they're not what they used to be. Mackey's all day, I'm afraid. 4 out of 10. Yes, here goes, eh?
Across the channel and then down towards Geneva. Flight times in the region of 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Tirez sur chaque côté.
Watching Luke crash land his X-Wing into the swampy waters of Dragon Snake Bog on Dagobah was just the reassurance I needed whilst flying for the first time in years. I don't know about you, but I usually prefer to keep my feet firmly on the ground, thank you very much.
L'accès aux toilettes. Enjoy the rest of your day.
It's a bit warm. Right, it's a bright orange thing. Surely I can't miss it. I've spotted it. And we're out. We're finally out. I brought my rucksack with me as well as a shitty drawstring bag that I could use as hand luggage. Then the plan was to take the tent out, strap it to the bottom of the rucksack, and then the electricals that I carried in the hand luggage can now go in the top of the rucksack. Sorted. Right, let's do this. Oh mate, well, to say I'm lost is a bit of an understatement. There's so many levels to this airport. The plan is now, I'm in Geneva, I need to head to a decathlon to get some gas. It's about a 19-20 minute walk or something according to Google Maps. But just to get onto a footpath and get out of this airport, it's not the simplest of roads to navigate, to be honest. And now I look like I'm walking on towards a motorway or something, so I'm probably going to get told to turn around. And I keep looking wrong way when I go to cross road. I quickly abandoned the idea of getting gas in Geneva as I seen the 272 bus, which I know will get me nearly halfway to the start of the trail. Well, it would at least get me out of Switzerland and into France so I could find a decathlon there. Shit in hell, it's hot. Right, so I'm now in Annecy, or Annecy, something like that. I need to find a decathlon to get some gas, and then I need to come back to this station, get on another bus to Albertville, and then get an Uber to the start of the trail. But this place is next level, man. Look at the mountains. GoPro probably won't pick it up. Yes, gas finally in the bag. I've got enough gas to feed all of France, but at least I'm not going to run out. After grabbing some gas and scran in Annecy, I jumped on the Y51 bus to Albertville. The less said about this journey, the better. I'm not sure the aircon were working, I was sweating like f***, and the driver was a complete maniac. Nice views though. That is the last bus of the day, thankfully. Now I've just got an order an Uber to this spot, and that's going to take me to the start of the trail. And you might be wondering, what trail am I doing? So I'm getting a taxi to a place called Cage, I don't know. And I'm doing a trail called the Tour de Beaufortin, or the Tour de Beaufortin. Please excuse the pronunciation, I should have said that at the very start of this video, because I don't know how to say half of these words. So I'm just going to get this Uber ordered.
A few minutes later.
One slight little problem I've got, earlier there were loads of Uber drivers showing, and now there's none in the area. So now it's trying to locate a driver. So hopefully that isn't going to take too long. Now you might be wondering why Tour de Beaufortin and not Tour de Mont Blanc. And that was just because I just wanted to do something a little different. The Tour de Mont Blanc is the most popular trail in this area. Some of the trail does share with the Tour de Mont Blanc, so you do enter that trail at some point. And I could barely find any videos on YouTube about it. So I like that, that's a bit more of an adventure for me. And you actually go higher on this trail, and it's just something a little different. Why not, eh? I do like the fact that I couldn't do much research on it. So where am I going to be camping tonight? I ain't got a clue. We've got less than an hour till it gets dark, and I don't know how long this Uber's going to be. Still finding my driver. It's been doing that for about 7 minutes. So it's 8 o'clock now, by the way. But mate, while this is doing that, I'll tell you about this journey today. I tried to go to Decathlon in Geneva. Couldn't find path. Oh my god. I'll find a path on a mountain, but I struggled to find a path coming out of that airport. Literally, the way I was walking was taking me to a motorway. So in the end, I just give up and I got on the bus. And then I found the Decathlon at Annecy. And then I got a few supplies as well for tonight. And then from Annecy I got a bus to Albertville, and that's where I am now. So if this Uber doesn't work out, we've got 3 other options. I can either try find a local taxi company, I'll have a look on Google, see if I can ring someone. But it's just a blag, man, when I can't speak hot lingo and that. Another option is to walk to the start of the trail, but that's 2 hours, that's a 2-hour walk. If it were early on in day, I wouldn't be so bothered, but it's going to get dark in it, so I don't know what sort of roads I'm going to end up on. So I don't really want to be doing that. And the last option is hitchhike. And I have got a pen, but I don't think I've got anything to write out on. And that ain't really something I fancy doing either. So I'm banking on this Uber. Right then, plan number 4. There's always another plan, isn't there? I've noticed a little campsite not far from here. Don't know if it's open, don't know what the crack is. I don't know if you can put a tent up there. But I'm gonna go have a look, see if they'll have me for night, and then in the morning I can get a bus to start at trail, and then we just start it tomorrow, which is what I originally planned to do. But but I just wanted to get at least to the start of the trail tonight. But if we can't, we can't. Camping, that's what we're after. Do you know what? This is the first time I've ever stayed at a campsite if I end up staying here. My first ever campsite is a French one. Epic or what that? I ain't even got a clue where you go, man, when I'm on a campsite here. I've got a feeling it's a campsite as in camper vans and not tents. And this place is closed. Well, I'm here and I've not paid. There is a couple tents up though, so I'm just gonna sneak in corner. There's no one in the office. I've banged on the door, I've tried calling them, so I'm just gonna chill in corner with pallets and that, just out that way. See if we can nip off nice and early in the morning. I'll happily pay actually in the morning. If that office is open, then I'll pop in and try explain to them. I tried to pay. You can check my call history. I tried to ring you, but obviously there's no one in, so they couldn't answer. And these in that plot next to me aren't said out, so let's get this tent up. Right guys, I'm going to have to keep it quiet. So that's my tent over there. There's a camper van sort of next to me. And then there's another tent there. He's got his motorbike with him. Focus on this is grim, man. What's going on? Anyway, so I've just come away from the tent for a minute. Of course. There's some toilets and that over there. Might as well make most of the facilities, haven't I? I then decided to get an early night in preparation for a big day tomorrow. All packed up, leave no trace. Right, well it's the following morning and the place is still closed. Obviously it is quite early, but I can't just hang about, so I don't know what to do. Looks like it could be just a freebie, which I don't necessarily want, but needs must and that. I won't mind finding a bin. Look at that classic Volkswagen pickup, that is sick. I still can't get over that journey yesterday. It was mental. So we were in queue to get on the plane, and you know, like they have two separate lines, one for like a speedy pass or whatever. So I were in the normal one, obviously not the speedy pass, and then there were this couple, and this woman got to the end of the queue. I'm guessing she was supposed to be in normal queue, but she was stood in speedy pass. And then she said to the lady that was stood at the desk thing, checking his passports, "Oh, you could have made it clearer," you know, with a bit of an attitude. And the woman said to her, "Well, there is a sign," or something like that. So then this woman started kicking off at her, saying, "Right, what's your full name? I want to see your name badge. I'm going to report you," and all this stuff. So I was thinking, geez, everyone in line were tutting and that, going. And then, about 40 minutes later, we're on plane, we're about to set off, and you know when they're doing the safety demonstrations and that, They ask you to shut up for a minute.
Shut up for a minute.
Just while they're doing, you know what I mean, all life jacket stuff and that. And then there was this woman talking right loud behind me. And the flight attendant had to say to her,
Excuse me, can you just be quiet, please?
and guess who it was? It was the same bloody woman, and she started mouthing off again. Thought, oh, here we go. Here we go. So there were that. The plane was sick though. Really enjoyed that. And then the last bus driver, mate, that guy was a maniac. He was singing, don't know what he was singing. He was singing full blast on bus, flying round corners, beeping every 5 minutes, gesturing and shouting at other drivers. Yeah, we're glad to get off of that bus in one piece. Sick driving roads though. So now this morning, I'm back where I was yesterday. The bus stop is just literally 30 seconds down the road. I'm hoping to get a bus into Cage, so then I can start the trail. So this is where I was last night, back here once again. So according to timetable, Albertville, we're at Hotel de Ville, 7:05, we've missed that one. So 7:35, then we should get to Cage, which is there. I'm not sure which one, oh yeah, Centralville Stade. And we should get there for 7:55, so half an hour. Well, there's a bus here, but I don't think that's mine. Tell you what is here, an MX-5. Go on, lad. That's the bus that I got off yesterday, the Y51 from Annecy. And that's the bus I'll be getting on in another 8 days or whatever it is. I'm here for 8 nights, 9 days. Obviously we've already had a night last night. I really need to make an effort and start trying to learn some lingo, man, because even just then, to ask someone if I'm at the right bus stop, which I think I am, it's just hard work, innit? I've learnt a lot of words, I just forget what they mean. So it's alright just going up to someone and going,
Merci.
which is literally like,
Thank you.
and you've not even started the conversation yet. Which is why we're dreading getting woken up this morning at that campsite. Imagine some mad angry Frenchman banging on my vestibule, so I've not paid. This is my breakfast this morning. Some cinnamon buns or rolls, whatever they are. They're a bit squashed, but quite nice. I've got a feeling that this bus that was supposed to be here 10 minutes ago isn't coming. So it's either late or I'm going to have to wait for the next one. And the next one isn't until, let's check over here, Albertville de Hotel de Ville, Cruella de Ville, Hotel de Ville, 8:25. It's 10 to 8. Could have had a right kip this morning.
Demain, on est quoi demain? Oui, c'est bon demain, normalement. C'est samedi ou orageux?
Right, so I've basically been told, right, that's where you're getting off, mate. And I'm still about 10 minutes from start at trail, so I'm going to wrap this one up here, you know. And then next week's episode will be the official start to the Tour de Beaufort, whatever it's called. I wasn't planning on making this entire episode just based on getting to the start of the trail, but because it's taken a full night, well, I say a full night, a full day, and then a night's camping, and then a morning's bus journey, I guess the video will have gone on for long enough. So hopefully I'll see you all next week. I wonder if this is my bus stop for next time. Yeah, it looks like it. Right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for the proper start to the video. Peace out. Laters. This hill's a bastard.